Make me tune. What you got in that? What you got in that little that water?
What you got in that? What you got in that? So I'm drinking water with magnesium glycinate in it.
What does that do?
I think it's supposed to help stress and sleep.
Okay. I think I have a jar of magnesium pills. Magnesium.
Yeah?
It might be the glycinate. Glycinate. Glycinate.
Do you take them?
When I remember to, there's like a handful of vitamins I try to take, but I'm not on a consistent vitamin taking situation.
I wish I could take vitamins and see the impact without having to do blood work.
Oh, word. Like, see if, like, just automatically see what they do. Yeah.
Like a pH test for vitamins.
Something, yeah. Well, why
or
don't you
just like spit, like.
Well, why don't you do this? Every time you pop a vitamin, do a little swipe of your cooch. And
It
then
has nothing to do with each other at all.
Test that pH, see what happens. Take pop an A. All right, A didn't do anything. Pop a B. Oh, B did a little something.
There's so many vitamins, it's crazy.
I know. I only know what C does. That's it. And vitamin D, because it's sun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know. I just take whatever I don't know what people tell me to take.
Yeah. You know Dimitri Martin?
Yeah.
He has a joke about vitamins where they're like, imagining if it was like the writer's room deciding what all the vitamins are going to be called. And they're like, vitamin A, cool. Vitamin B, whoa, slow down. Okay, vitamin B1, B12, B6. Okay. Speed it up. Vitamin C, vitamin D. It's like so hilarious.
I love Dimitri Martin.
He's so good. He was my first comedian I ever saw.
Oh, okay.
Like a show of.
Oh, really? You saw him live?
Yeah.
Cool.
When I was 18.
I like comedians that draw pictures too.
Me too. Well, there's not very many of those.
I think it's just him and Zach Galifianakis did some early stuff. Like I saw some early Zach Galifianakis like picture shit.
Yeah.
Just very like, it's because it's so, I don't know, that's right up my alley, man.
I know, me too. I have a Dimitri Martin tattoo.
What?
I always forget.
One of his jokes or what?
It's right here.
What's it say?
It's this little guy. So the whole picture itself is like, it's this little like naked man with like he's broken in all of the ways. He has like a broken leg. He's on crutches. He has a cast on his arm and like a head wrap on. He's giving a gift. And so in his illustration, it's this, and underneath it says artist.
Okay.
And then there's a huge guy with a bag over his head and his leg cocked back, ready to kick the artist, and it says critic.
Ooh.
So it's like really large and really small. And it's like giving a gift. And there's another saying that I really like that is, without a gift, there is no art.
Okay.
And so I like the idea that like this tattoo reminds me of both of those things. Like the artist and the critic, and you give something of value every time that you make something.
Word, because that's what you're doing as an artist. Word. I think of a Mitch Hedberg quote every day because it's not for a deep reason.
But every day?
Literally almost every day.
Okay,
because every day that I leave the house.
Yeah.
Because I get ready, right? Today, specifically, pop into my head, fucking wash my face, put my earring in, put my glasses on, throw a hat on, debated between the beanie and the hat, fucking put my little choker chain on. And I'm leaving the house, and then I think of this Mitch Hedberg bit where he's like, the other day I ran into a man who was wearing sunglasses, a scarf, a hat, and headphones. He has a lot of cranium accessories. In other words, he had a lot of shit on his head.
That's a good impression of Mitch Hedberg.
Thank you. So I'm putting on all this shit. I'm like, fuck, I got a lot of cranium accessories today. I'm like, do I have too many cranium accessories? That always pops into my head. I'm like, fuck, man.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, nah. When I was younger, I watched a lot of TV, right? And I would just, and Comedy Central used to just be like old stand-up specials on repeat, like the same ones. So I would always just have those on. I'd watch the same ones over and over and over again. One of them was like Mitch Hedberg. And like way back, it was like old school shit. Fucking Dana Carvey, Robin Williams, like old ones. And so I think maybe that's where like my appreciation of it kind of started.
Yeah. I remember discovering Mitch Hedberg when I was doing a deep dive of inspirations of the comedians, like the modern comedians that I like now, like Bo and Dimitri. And it was like, okay, who are their inspirations? And I found Mitch Hedberg and I was like, whoa, that's so wild.
Just the one-liner goat.
So good.
That was like a horny reaction you had right now. It was like it was a horny. It was like one-liner goat. You're like, Like, fuck, one-liners.
Honestly, yeah. The longer the story, the less interested I'm in. Less words, less is more.
That is funny, man. He was so smart, too.
So smart.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
One of my favorite ones that just popped into my head the other day because because Veda is taking swim lessons. He's like, something like, the human body is 80% water. So when I go swimming, 20% of me just swims and the rest of it just kind of blends in. Something like that. He's so dumb. The GOAT!
The GOAT! Swim
Rest in
lessons
peace.
where you just like, you're not going to end up like dad.
Yeah, I mean, well, what's fucked up is we're at swim lessons one time and, I just happened to be walking by.
You're also taking the swim lessons.
I'm like this. Right
It's like a shot, like a panning shot of like all these like 4-year-olds in floaties. Ding, 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 ding. It gets to you
Me.
with all of your craning accessories.
Everything's on still. I'm in a suit with my notes. Yeah, no, I was walking by another dad who was sitting with his kids. And we're kind of talking about it. And we're like, yeah, I got to cut those swim lessons. He's like, well, and the dad who was like, yeah, because I can't swim. I was like, bro, same boat. I'm like, if she goes in there, we're both dead. So I'm like, if I try, it's a wash for both of us. So
That's funny. That'd be cute if it was like the kids section and then like the dads.
Oh, man, that would be cute. Look,
Dad swim lessons.
it's a struggle. I actually took some lessons. Like, I can swim. And I took some lessons as an adult in high school. It was like a summer because when I was going to summer school at Paramount High, one of the homegirls in my class, she was like a lifeguard. She was like, oh yeah, we do lessons at the whatever pool. And I was like, oh shit, all right, I'll sign up. And so it's me, my homegirl from my class who's the instructor, and like a bunch of 40-year-old Mexicans.
Okay.
Like old Mexican ladies and like a couple Mexican uncles and me learning how to swim.
What were they teaching you?
They mainly teaching you how to breathe, when to breathe. So it's like exhale when you're down here. So you're gonna talk to the fishies. That's when you exhale.
Oh,
and then
you're like actual swim.
And then you turn to breathe. So that's when you listen to the fishies. So your ears in the water.
Yeah.
Talk to the fishies. Listen to the fishies. Talk to the fishies. Listen to the fishies. And
Nice.
that's the lessons.
Cool.
Take that with me forever.
Love that.
Like a Mitch Hedberg joke.
Like a Mitch Hedberg joke. There's something that I say every day, every single day.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Grinch? I think it's the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay.
Which obviously you've seen that.
Yes, of course.
I think, there's a point where he's like, noise, noise, noise in his like Mount Crumpet or wherever he lives. And I think of that every single day that I live in Los Angeles. Noise.
Okay, here's something I say damn near every day after I eat spicy food. Speaking of which,
I saw that.
Daddy Sauce has dropped. This is my high of the week. Me and David So dropped our hot sauce. It's so good.
Let me taste it.
You want to taste it right now?
Yeah.
Are you a fan of spicy food?
I can handle some spice.
Yeah, do a little pinky taste.
Let me get it.
It's heavy on it's fermented garlic.
Yum, get it, Amy.
And fermented chilies, black truffle. It's a nice little combination of things. It's so good. And you can get it right now. Dudesmerch.com. Dudes with a Z, merch.com. Take a whiff. Take a whiff and take a little pinky taste. Now it
hot
is
and funky garlic chili.
It does have a kick. So even me who loves spicy food, when I get a little too much at once, it makes me
Damn, hot.
But if you like spicy food, you will enjoy it.
No. That's got a kick.
Yeah. Hit you afterwards too. Kind of like Thai chili at the end of it. In there, there's like habaneros and Scotch bonnet and like yeah.
How'd you tell me all about this?
Me and David have been talking about doing a sauce for a while. So we linked up with this company in Oceanside called California Hot Sauce Solutions.
Cool.
And I kind of just like told them what we like, what we would, the flavors that we like. And we came together and, I feel like on the Korean side, they love fermented shit, you know? So we're like, I saw something that they were using fermented garlic and I'm like, let's see what's good with that. So we played around with it and we got the daddy sauce. So it's Daddy, David, Tim, daddy.
Very cool.
And we're daddies. And then there's like some innuendo if you want like daddy sauce. Like I'm jizzing in your mouth.
And it's spicy and fermented.
It's spicy. And I'm Thai. I always say the Thai chili joke where, you know, my dad says Thai penises are like Thai chilies. They're not the strongest, but they're the most. No, wait, I said it wrong. Thai penises are like Thai chilies. They're not the biggest, but they're the most powerful.
Nice.
But yes, every time I have spicy food, the next day after my spicy poop, and I'm wiping my spicy poop, I go, oh, that's a spicy poop ball.
Nice.
And I say it in my head every time.
I love that for you. It's the small things.
So that's my high.
That's your high.
My high is we dropped the sauce and it's doing really well.
Fuck yeah.
We haven't even officially like done a real promo on Instagram yet, and it's doing really well.
Hell yeah.
So that's fun.
Very fun.
My low is that I caught a sick from my wife.
Not even the kid.
I think she got it from the kids. And then because, you know, Q's kind of had like a lingering cough, and then there was just kind of something going around at the little preschool. And then Chia kind of got sick for a few days, and I thought I was okay. But then I remembered that we kissed on the mouth for a little Lids Valentine's brand deal. Also, happy Valentine's Day tomorrow, guys. And I was like, we haven't even been kissing. How did you get me sick? And she's like, we did for the Lids thing. I was like, shit.
Oh, damn. Well, at least you got paid for that kiss.
Yeah, thank God.
At least the cost of this sickness is some sort of income.
Or else, kiss my wife. But yeah, so, you know, I got a little, you can probably hear it a little bit in my voice, but being sick is just the worst.
I hate it. But it's kind of nice to give yourself that rest. Like the other day, I had my period and I had a period day. Like me and another person, just so like vague. It doesn't even matter who it is.
I was at this place, you know, another person just totally doing stuff. And
worst storyteller ever. Anyway, well, here, this will be my high. So it's kind of all in one of resting and progress. So I made a progress cake.
Period clot.
Period clot. Yeah, I had a period clot day. So that was like, I took a sick day because I had my period, and I was like, I didn't like feel awful, but I was like, it was the last day. I could have done anything. I could have been productive, but it's kind of gloomy outside. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna chill. And so we ate this progress cake that I made because my therapist was like, I was talking to her about, you know, how I feel like I'm always going and I never, like, even if I like spend 15 hours editing a video and I put it up, and then within 15 seconds I start getting comments and start like thinking about the comments.
The comments.
Right. And so I'm like, oh, now I don't even have a time period to even be like appreciative or proud of the work that I've done, or even like have an exhale of like, damn, that was a lot of work that I just put into this.
Yeah, you don't like take a second to like marinate in it.
Yeah. And she was like, wow, that's a really like incongruent amount of time. And so she was like, how can you, you know, celebrate your progress without being infiltrated by people's reactions,
Okay,
and so I made a cake for progress. And it says, yay, progress.
Like a cake to celebrate, like.
You see it?
Things happening, not necessarily something that happened.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Because I'm always looking ahead. Like once I finish a video, it's like, okay, what's the next video? And it's like, whoa, can we just like think about the last 2 weeks and all the things that you did? Not all the things you have to do. We're always gonna have more to do.
That's facts. To your point, being sick made me force myself to take a couple sick days for sure. Like, you know, I'm normally in bed by like, you know, I try to go to bed at midnight because I'm waking up at 5 or 6. And last couple nights, your boy's been in bed at like 9:30. Even though
love at 9:30.
I really would have loved to have had this reel, because I did a reel at the hot sauce plant factory, whatever, helping make the sauce. And I was like, I would love to have it up on the day that the sauce drops or the next day. And I was like, I'm gonna sleep.
Totally.
Who cares?
The amount of times I say who cares to myself is crazy.
Yeah.
Because actually, no one.
Nobody.
Literally no one. Sometimes not even me while I'm talking. I'm like, sometimes I'll be vlogging. I'm like, who cares? If I ever like made a compilation of all the times I said who cares to myself while filming, is crazy.
I do a lot of mid-conversation, because when I'm telling stories, sometimes I like to just give details because I like to hear details when I'm hearing a story. But sometimes I'll be in the middle of something and I'll be like, blah, 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 blah. That's irrelevant. You don't care about that. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, they don't want to hear. Who actually cares?
Right. Yeah. Because you can like feel yourself having to edit it later.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I'm bored. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway.
Yeah, for what? Because when I'm listening, I'm definitely like, get to the point.
Yeah.
So that was your high or low?
That was
low.
my high. My low here, I also brought, it's a show and tell episode.
Fun.
So my low, which is kind of, you know, I'm going to switch this.
Please.
It started as a low.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to reframe it as a normal.
Okay.
Because I was late. I started taking sewing classes because I really like sewing and I want to like know exactly how to do it the right way.
Word. Okay.
So I drive to this place in Pasadena and I'm late because I'm late.
Yeah.
And I'm later because the parking is crazy.
Always.
So I'm like so late and I walk in, well, I run in and then they're all, the classes around the table. She's already talking about zippers because these are my favorite pants. And look, the zipper's broken, which is the reason why I went to the zipper class. But I was late.
Yeah. Everything's coming together. Yeah.
So here's my project that I made.
Okay. Oh. Let me see. It's a progress bag.
I was late. It's a progress bag. And see, this is what I'm going to reframe it as is because, yeah, it's broken and bad.
But,
however, I'm not a professional. This is my first zipper class.
Dude.
What am I expect to be an Etsy seller? No. So this is actually not bad. This is normal. In order to learn anything, you have to be bad at it first.
You got to make mistakes to learn, for sure.
It was really difficult. Yeah, the reason why it's hard is because I messed up and then I tried to refix it by getting closer to the zipper and then it like hits all the teeth. So it's like, it's not a functional bag. It actually looks pretty bad in all of the ways. But it is a starting point.
I tell you what, I think it's fly.
Nice. And here's what I'll say. Second sewing class.
Yeah.
Look at this shit, my brother.
Let me see.
Look at my hems.
Let's go. These are some fire-ass hems, homie.
Way better.
Really good hems.
Really clean. Look at that double fold.
That is a clean-ass hem.
Brother.
That's a great hem.
It's a great hem.
It's so, you know, the funniest sentence is, I got late to the sewing class. They're already talking about zippers. I missed the whole zipper lecture.
The whole thing.
Well, hey, that's great, man. Look, progress cakes for you. Progress cakes all around.
Progress cakes. Progress cakes.
Bang, bang. Damn, do I have a stinky hoe? I do have a stinky hoe. This is also like just a low. It's just an annoying situation. So when I went to go film the sauce being like brewed up and whipped together, made a whole reel, you know what I'm saying? There was a car wash place next to the hot sauce place. So I'm like, I'm going to leave my car here for a nice little wash and detail because I'm going to be filming for a couple hours, right? Cool. Got my car. I got to get back home in time to pick up Vader from school, right? So I had driven to San Diego, filmed the shit. Now I'm driving back to San Diego to pick up Vader from school. So now I parked. We're good.
In one day?
Yeah.
I'm tired. Okay.
I got there. I think I got there around, dropped Vader off at 9. Got to San Diego around 11. Filmed from 11 to like 12:30-ish. And then was trying to be back home around 2:30-ish to pick up Veda, which I was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Anyways, I'm there in front of Veda's school, ready to pick her up. I'm like making sure I have like a juice for her or a snack. I open up the back seat. The car seat is gone. The guy took out the car seat to wash the car and did not put it back. And I didn't think to check in the back when I was going home. I didn't think the fucking car seat would be missing. You know what I'm saying?
He just didn't put it back?
He just didn't put it back. So I open up I'm like, I can't take Veda. I can't take her. You know what I'm saying? Because like, it's illegal. You got to have your baby in a car seat, you know? And so immediately I text Chia. I'm like, babe, don't have the car seat. It's at the car wash place. You got to come. She's like, without even flinching.
The car wash place in San Diego?
In San Diego, dog. 2 hours away. So I'm like, babe, you got to come. I don't have the car seat. She's like, doesn't even flinch. She's like, okay. be there in 10, right? Luckily, Q was already up from his nap, so she put Q in the other car. And they came, and then we all, very annoying.
When do kids start not needing a car seat?
So they're in car seats until, I would say around Veda's age now, 5, she can probably start sitting in a booster seat. And then they're in the booster for however long. I'm actually not even sure.
Whoa.
Yeah. So very annoying.
Yeah.
But we have everything now. Car seat, got all the boxes of hot sauce ready to ship, and probably like, if y'all have purchased your bottle already, we're probably gonna start shipping sometime early next week. All right. So on your way, and I apologize for shipping prices. Those are very expensive. I don't control that. All right. So
I know, right?
Don't you hate that?
Yeah. And also like sales tax. Yesterday, I was like checking out at this like the place where I take my sewing classes.
Yeah.
And I heard this lady being like, sales tax is going up. I'm like, oh my God.
Everything's going up.
Yeah, my brother. What's my stinky hoe? What was unexpected that happened to me?
Let's see, Megan Batone.
Oh, speaking of, I guess this is annoying, more kind of a low as well. Speaking of this sewing class in Pasadena that I'm going to yesterday, I was like, I went specifically, and like Pasadena's not very far from me, but I don't really go a lot of places.
Okay.
Like all the places I go are within 5 miles radius.
Okay.
So like Pasadena is like kind of a trip for me.
Okay.
But I love it. I remember like years ago, somebody was like, if you could live anywhere in the world, anywhere, where would it be? And I was like, Pasadena.
That's so funny. Wait, why?
I love it.
Anywhere in the world?
I mean, there is another place in Bali called Canggu, which I really love. It's like the only place in Bali that has almond milk. Or when I went.
Okay.
And it was very comforting to me.
Okay, word.
That was before I was an oat milk boy. But I really liked almond milk then. And it was like, oh my God, yay. It was the most like America, the version of being not in America.
Okay, word.
I was like, okay, we're not there, but we have some of my creature comforts.
Okay,
So I
cool.
liked it. But I don't know. I honestly like, it might still be Pasadena. I was thinking about another place. I was thinking about San Diego. We talked about this a little bit.
I love San Diego. I also love Pasadena. Okay?
Yeah, I think like just something chiller.
Word.
But I also still like being close enough to Pilates studios, thrift stores, my shit.
Really good restaurants in Pasadena too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's everything in Pasadena.
Solid options. Yeah.
So anyway, I drive all the way to Pasadena to get my water bottle that I left at the sewing class.
Okay.
And then I get so distracted because it's like upstairs is their classrooms. And then it's like a creative reuse place. So like downstairs is this entire store of buckets of different things. They have like zippers and pulls and brackets and like X-Acto knives and stamps and like fabric and like everything.
Yeah.
It's sick.
So you're so excited. It's like your fucking Willy Wonka chocolate factory.
100%.
Yeah.
No, I walk in, everybody's a girl with tattoos and headphones. And I'm like, I found my people.
No one looks at each other, but they're all happy they're there.
Everyone's in their own craft and like kind of neurodivergent. And I'm like, yeah.
You're all listening to different lo-fi beats.
Absolutely. And everybody's nice.
Yeah.
And everybody likes the same things.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. Everyone's
great.
there and everybody's like making something. That's so exciting to me. Like just walking down the aisles and then people being like, oh, I'm making this thing, or I want to make a bag of this. Like everyone's just like creative.
That's fun.
It's so wonderful.
It's fun to be around that.
Yeah.
This little tangent reminded me of being at Cal State Long Beach, being an art major for a little bit.
Yeah.
And taking like nude figure drawing classes.
Uh-huh.
And, we'd be in these drawing classes for like, they were like 2-3 hours long, 2.5 hours long, just drawing, sketching, whatever for hours, right? And we'd be there with these like, you're just drawing a nude model, And most of the times you'd either just be like, you wouldn't really be talking to each other because, for one, it's like it's quiet in there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a bunch of, art students. We're chilling. Some people are more shy, whatever. And you're also not trying to make the nude model uncomfortable. So most people have their headphones on or whatever. But I remember one time specifically, there was this Asian girl, nude model, very artsy, like, she had like locks and tats and, we're like drawing her. She's beautiful, right? And sometimes they would hit different poses after a certain amount of time. So she hits this like bend over Archie pose, and they had the radio on. And as soon as she hit that pose, fucking let's get it.
Genuine pony.
No, close. Let's get it on. Comes on. This you hear womp 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 womp, and I'm like this, looking
the
around.
Lights go down.
I'm like, guys, this is hilarious in my head. I'm like, this is so. Please, someone make eye contact with me so we can snicker at this. And everyone's locked in, man. I'm like, come on, you fucking nerds, laugh at this with me, please. No good.
That's
I'm like,
funny.
am I weird?
That's funny.
Am I disgusting for this? God.
I would have looked at you. I would have for sure been the other person to be like, come on, life is lifing.
Somebody, I know.
Yeah. That's fun. I've only done a live nude model drawing class once. It was a date.
That's fun.
It was fun.
That's interesting. And was the nude model a man or a woman?
Woman.
Okay.
Thank God. When do I ever want to see a naked man? Almost never.
You don't like drawing penises?
The silence should tell you everything. Boring.
Boring?
Boring.
What do you mean?
Everything about a man's body is boring.
Look,
Drawing it, so boring.
first of all, let me just say that I definitely prefer looking at a woman body over a man body.
Yes.
But if we're talking about boring body parts, the man body part is the only one that can change while you're just sitting there looking at it.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I love change.
It will give you different seasons if you like it to.
Well, that's not very good for drawing.
I know. But I'm just talking about as far as boring goes.
Or you can, that's like animation.
Yeah, true.
Like, you can like do a flip book.
So yeah, if we're talking about, if you're getting bored and you're drawing a naked dude, just blow on it. Then all of a sudden, bang, different scenario.
Different version of boring still. Literally. I've tried to draw a man's body part before.
Yeah.
It's just not, it doesn't even look good on and off paper. Like, it's just not good.
Oh, okay, so you're one of those that's just not just a fan of like a penis aesthetically, like at all.
Yeah. Well, I'm also thinking about like, famous sculptures like the Thinker or like Statue of David.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
like, what's good about those is the muscle tone.
For sure.
Of like the arms.
Yeah, I mean, a limp peen is never like fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me, I mean, and this isn't a new conversation, but like, as a man, I don't like, unless I love you, I'm not letting you see my limp penis. You know what I'm saying? That's like I really gotta trust you for that, because then we can be like, ha, look at this shit.
Yeah.
Right. If we're like new and we're just hooking up, oh, you're definitely not seeing me limp.
Yeah.
I have this story. I'll tell it briefly because if you know me, then you've heard it before. But I was at a nude resort. Okay, I was there to judge a Jamaican jerk cooking contest.
Okay.
And so
I could have gone a different way after Jamaican jerk.
Facts. I was there to judge a Jamaican jerking off contest.
Like, okay. Yeah, man.
Don't rob me. Don't rob my friend Megan Batoon. That's not about Jamaican people. That is a very specific story to her, just in case you're a new listener, right? You grab both dicks. Hey, guys, you don't have to do this.
I'm like the mediator. I'm the referee.
Come on, you're good. I'm good. So on this nude resort, there's a nude side and a prude side. So it's like the nude side, you have
prude
to.
boy.
Yeah, prude boy. Bang, bang. Wow. You have to be naked, okay? On the prude side, it's optional.
Okay.
So, but one of the people hosting us, she's like, come on, guys, you got to go to the nude side, right? So it's me, this like my blogger homegirl that I knew, this other guy that I just met on the trip, and Rick was going to stay on the prude side. He did not want to come. Okay. So we're like, fine, let's go to the nude side. And we go to the nude side and there's a huge hot tub. It's like pool size, but it's like a hot tub, okay?
Whoa.
So getting in there, it was dark enough. I'm like, okay, no one's seeing my limp peen, right? And I'm like, but the thing about it too is there were a lot of Wild 'N Out fans working at this resort. So I'm like, I don't want them seeing my limp shit either, right? So while we're all talking in the hot tub, I'm like, man, I gotta get out this water eventually. And at this point, like, it's a little more lit up. I'm like, I don't want these random people seeing my limp penis and the people I'm with. So as we're just having casual conversation, I'm like just slowly stroking my junk a little bit, just lightly, like gradually petting it like it's a little cat in my lap, just to get like 58% engorged where I can comfortably, confidently walk around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not like erect, because then that's a little weird.
Yeah. It's like,
But just like, Tim, we're talking about Dimitri Martin. Why are you erect?
you're like, that's why. What do you mean why?
Have you seen his sketches? So I'm just kind of slowly getting to a comfortable where I would like feel comfortable walking around, you know? And it was great. It worked. Yeah, it was
Cool.
I say all to say it worked. So
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. So if you're ever at a nude resort with me and we're all just talking and I have one hand on a drink and my other hand is underwater, then just don't be alarmed. I'm just casually stroking, just not for you or anyone else, but for myself.
Right.
All right.
The end of my story is I go all the way to Pasadena to get my water bottle.
Uh-huh.
I get so into searching all these little bins, all these buckles and straps and trim that I go up to the register, I buy all these things. I'm so excited to go home and sew.
Yeah.
And then I'm in the car and I'm like, damn it, I forgot my water bottle. So it's still there. So that is my stinky hoe.
Dude, that happens to me all the time.
Water bottle misplacement.
When you leave the house specifically, like maybe to get something from the car or some shit, or like to do something, like just the other day, she was like, hey, make sure you bring the trash bins in off the street because it was like trash day had happened, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. I leave that, like I go out the door with the intention of bringing the bins in, but I get out there, I clean my car out. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, oh, the garage, I'm gonna open the garage real quick. Let me see if I need anything from here. I come back, I have the shit from my car.
Yeah.
I have like another pair of shoes that I had in the garage. I'm like, all right, cool. She was like, did you bring the bins in? I'm like, be right back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, God damn it.
I know. Something that's interesting. I don't know if this happens to you with like ADHD and forgetting why you're doing something, but I'll find myself walking into a room of mine to go do something, and then I'll be like, what am I in here for?
Oh, of course.
And instead of just leaving and being like, oh, whatever, I'll stand and wait and go, what am I in here for? And I'll just stand there until I remember.
Dang.
And then I remember, and then I do the thing, and I'm like, fuck yeah.
Brains are cool. You ever like done that shit where, you know, let's say you can't think of what celebrity was on this show, like you can't think of their name and it's killing you, and then you go, I'll remember it, whatever. You let it go, and then like 2 days later it pops into your head. And you're like, yes. You wake up in the middle of the night and you go, Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah.
You put the gun down.
And you had the gun because
I was like so upset at myself.
Sure, of course.
Let's answer some questions.
Big fan, obviously, but let's not spend time on that. I have a shitty situation. Puns are fully intended. So for the past few years, I've been into sex parties, orgies, and stuff like that. But now I'm kind of like doing a 180, and I want to walk the Christian life, the proper Christian lifestyle. I'm actually going on 1 year no jacking off. Yay.
What?
Yeah, anyway, so I'd like to settle and keep the sexual stuff for my future wife. The thing is, I'm into this weird fetish. I'm into scat. Now, I know it's a stinker. Trust me, I'm not happy about that. And I'm not happy that I love this stuff. But here's the dilemma, is either I find someone that is willing to kind of like do it with me just so I can get it out my system, or hers, or I hope my future wife will be down to try. What do you guys think? Hopefully you guys can nip it in the butt, and anything helps. Please. All right, that was a reach. I'm out.
So I was just talking to David about this.
You were?
On Dudes, yeah.
Really?
Because there's a technical term for it. It's scatty something, scatty something. But for short, it's scat is the name of the kink, fetish, whatever.
Okay.
So of course we did a whole like,
Of course.
Of course. I've never actually heard from somebody in real life that actually digs it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he likes his getting shitted on, or
Yeah.
if he likes to shit on.
Yeah.
I
wonder what because I remember when I went to Dubai once, I was like searching things to do in Dubai. And it was like, oh, this is like why a lot of people come here. And I'm like, whoa, what?
To get shit on by a millionaire.
Yeah, or something. Or maybe like you get money for getting shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That's what they say. They're always like, when these models are getting flown to Dubai, it's like billionaires just paying them so they could shit on them.
I wonder what it feels like. What are they getting out of it? Like the millionaires that are doing it. Like what is the...
I mean, I guess if you really wanted to break it down, I guess the appeal, the turn on could be just the power of it.
Right.
The power dynamic of like, because sometimes it is hot when, like, I don't know, you do things that are quote unquote, I don't know, demeaning.
Right,
sexually.
yeah, for sure. Like degradation kinks.
Yeah,
vibes.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when you have somebody in control and somebody submitting to you, right? But ew. I mean, not to...
Okay.
Look, man. I don't want to kink shame anybody, and I don't want to yuck anybody's yum.
Yeah.
But yuck.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. He knows it's yucky.
But clearly there are other people, especially in Dubai, that don't.
I mean, a lot of people are into it. Apparently.
I bet you there's an app for it.
Yeah. There's a what?
App?
Is there?
I don't know.
Start one.
I'm not the one that needs this.
To capitalize. Okay. His question is, he needs advice. He's trying to not go to sex party orgies anymore. First of all, sex party orgies, I feel like that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
I've never experienced that.
Me neither, but you know what I would like?
What?
A version of that. So I don't know what it is about me and liking the 1920s. Not like what was happening, but just like the vibe of Art Deco and like Great Gatsby. I dream of having like a Great Gatsby party. Even like one of the businesses I'm building has this Art Deco kind of speakeasy undertone.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know what it is. I really enjoy that.
Mm-hmm.
If I ever went to a sex party, orgy party, I would like there to be a lot of velvet and chandeliers and
Bowlers.
What's that?
And hats.
Oh, just nothing but the hats.
Monocles and bowlers. And canes. Everyone just looks like fucking Planters peanuts.
Okay, I could be into that. A little twisty Monopoly mustache. I don't know, something so fun about that. There's that one scene in Great Gatsby where Tobey Maguire is partying in the daytime. He's like, I got like pissed drunk at 2 p.m. or whatever it is, and he's just like partying like crazy.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Yeah, no, I can.
And the soundtrack of that movie?
That movie's a banger. I don't really remember anything about it. I remember liking it. I haven't seen it in a long time.
Oh, I only have like 12 movies on Apple Movies, and that's one of them.
Word. Fun. I know I do. If I was going to an orgy party, I'd be interested in like like a masquerade mask type situation. I think
that's like very normal, I feel.
Yeah,
or
for the orgy
like,
parties, that's what you think of, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why that'd be fun.
I'd be down for, here's mine.
Yeah.
Still Gatsby version.
Okay.
Because if you're naked, I'm thinking like, imagine I just like, I like opulence, I guess.
Okay.
I like just like decadent.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like if it's sensual and sexual, like having velvets and like coal, like marbles and then, just a bunch of different like tactile stuff. But I also like the idea of keeping it traditional with like the mask, but all the masks are like feathers or like showgirl type of things.
You're so funny that you're so into the interior design shit that you're like, we're talking about orgies and you're like, marble. Oh, velvet.
I'm like, oh, people? Oh, I was just gonna fuck the couch.
Feather masks.
Yes. That's so good. No, man. It's funny that you say that because like I literally have been turned on while doing rooms. Like I'm just like, and that's how I know I'm on the right track.
Yeah.
Cause like and I talk about like inanimate objects as if they're sexual because they are to me. Like it is so sexy.
Word.
Like I drool at a beautiful room. I'm just like, oh, like, yeah, it's so true.
That's why you love it.
It is why I love
get it. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, what if someone wanted to come poop all over your marble orgy room?
Oh my God.
Okay. So he is trying to be a better Christian. And so he's not going to orgy parties anymore. But he still is a freak, which is okay. That is not inherently a anti-Christian thing. You can be a horny person for your husband or wife as a Christian, right? I think his question is there a way to find a good Christian wife and introduce to her the concept of pooping in the bedroom?
It feels like a hard match, to be honest. But I don't know.
I mean, look, if you exist, then there has to be a counterpart, right? Because like I said, Christians, just because they want to live in the Christian way does not mean they can't have kinks and be horny for each other, right? And the Bible doesn't say thou shalt not shit on your partner. It just,
Have you read the Bible front to back?
Oh, I've read the Spark Notes.
Sure.
Here, I don't want to ruin it for you, but he comes back at the end.
No fucking way.
Yeah. He dies and he comes back.
Oh my God. Speaking of, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Somebody the other day told me during, I don't know, the French Revolution or something, people in France had taken all of their curse words and took away all of the affiliation with the religious, like anything that was like, oh my God, or holy shit, or what the hell. Like everything is kind of religious based. Now they say a bunch of different stuff that has nothing to do with it. Like all of their like merde means shit, which has nothing to do with God. And that's just so interesting how like in America, all our English, all of our
that is
our
interesting,
curse, isn't
it?
it?
So that's like a purposeful thing that the French did to not make their curse words any type of spirituality, religious based.
Yeah, because then it like gives power to the church.
Interesting.
And they were like, no. And they like took it away.
Oh, because they were trying to go against the church.
Yeah, or I guess they were just trying to like say, like take away the making it real. I don't know. I wasn't there.
They're like, like God thinks he's so cool. He just thinks everything's about him. Even when I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Like, how dare he?
How dare he?
All right, well, that's interesting, man.
I know.
I want to know what the literal translation of sacre bleu means.
Oh, yeah, let's.
Hey, Siri, what does sacre bleu actually mean?
Siri. And you're not talking to Veronica.
Oh, well, for the basic stuff, I'll go to Siri. Man, but she don't know shit. See that? Look at that. She said okay, didn't even say anything back. I'll just Google it. I'll take it old school.
Old school. Ask Jeeves.
Sacre bleu. Translation English. And let's see. Hold. The French phrase written as sacre bleu or sacre bleu. Oh,
what?
Hold on a second. Literally translates to holy blue or sacred blue.
Well, maybe that's why they don't say that anymore and they say merde.
Merde. Huh. For context, it's an old-fashioned stereotypical exclamation used to express shock, kind of like good grief or goodness gracious or my goodness.
Even those, my goodness and goodness gracious.
Yeah, those are all kind of like.
How interesting.
Why is it bleu? Sacre bleu. It replaces the word sac. Oh, here we go. It is a 19th century minced oath, a euphemism designed to avoid blasphemy because it replaces the words sacre Dieu, which is holy God.
Whoa.
Oh.
So even that was a
This is them.
departure.
This is like exactly what you're talking about. So instead of sacre Dieu, which is holy God, sacre bleu, which rhymes with Dieu, God, allows the speaker to express frustration without directly swearing.
Whoa.
Wow.
Isn't that interesting?
That is very interesting. Did we answer this dude's question?
No.
Okay, look, I think the answer to it is start the app.
Well, yeah, now that you're not going to all those parties, you have so much time.
Christian poop mingle.
Mm.
Not
Christian
a good title.
Dingle?
Christian, hold on a second. Christian Dingleberry.
What is it?
A dingleberry is when you don't wipe your butt nice enough and there's a little crust of poop stuck in your butthole.
Okay.
Christian Dingle. Christian Dingle could work. Christian Dingle. There you go, buddy. If you want to find a good Christian woman that will potentially poop on your chest, start a website called christiandingle.com for all the people who love God, love Christianity, love getting shitted on or shitting on people during sexual intercourse. Good luck.
Good luck.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Chris from LA. I've been on your podcast before. I guess my question is just how to move on from your ex and also trying to put yourself out there in the dating game. I think for me, like, I'm trying to like go on dates, meet new people, but I also find it exhausting. Feel like nobody really clicks. Trying to find that spark, while also at the same time dwelling on my ex, looking back at old pictures and what could have been, and hating the fact how things ended between us, and just like kind of in that stuck in the middle situation. And so I'm just trying to figure out how to move on, and also at the same time trying to date, because I feel like maybe if I met somebody like who I vibe with and click with, then it might be easier. But at the same time, it's just I haven't met that person yet.
I want to know what his other question was on the show, because he says he's called in before. How funny would it be if he's like, "Hey man, how do I save my relationship?" And he took our advice, and I was like, "All right, so how do I get back out there? How do I get over my ex?"
Yeah, I do wonder what the last question was. I heard this thing recently that I think was really nice. Is like when you break up with someone, to make your life more expansive. So, because if your life starts to become merged with them, or doing everything with them, or thinking about them, it's like now that they're gone, how can you expand your life to where they're not all of it?
Yeah.
And I think that was really nice.
Yeah, for sure. Like, first of all, you ever seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
It's been a long time.
So when he's like super still, heartbroken about it, and he's like, he's at his computer and he's like, I gotta delete these pictures. And his boy, played by so funny, SNL, Barry.
Oh, Bill Hader?
Bill Hader's like, you're not even doing a real delete. It's not even a permanent delete. He's like, you gotta do this. And he's like, no! So it's like, I think if these pictures are taking you there, delete the pictures, man. Get it out of your system.
Damn.
You gotta do it.
All the way.
All the way. Or else, or at the very least, do a not real delete. Fucking put them on a hard drive and put that shit somewhere else. At least so it's not popping up on your desktop,
100%. I think putting them on a hard drive is really nice. The full delete is awesome. The full delete is awesome. The best is when it's physical and you can burn it.
Yeah.
I've burned some shit before.
Like actual, not shit, not to shout out the other guy, but like
I burned like letters. Like there was one guy that I was dating who ended up being with somebody else that I was like very uncomfortable with. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. And then he was like, no. And then they did end up being together. Now they're married. So there's that.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh my God. I literally saw him.
Did you?
In the wild.
Yeah.
So I go in there and I'm in the coffee aisle. And I look over at the pharmacy. Yeah. And he is at the pharmacy.
Oh, wow.
And I haven't seen him since before.
Buying herpes medication. And you were like, yes!
But it was like I saw him and I was like, what? And then, but I didn't like see his full fit. But like I know, you know the body, you know the gangle. So,
The gangle.
you know the gangle, you know the swoop.
The gangleberries, yeah.
Yeah, so I see that and like I see everything, but like literally his like eyes, nose, and mouth is not visible because it was behind the thing. And I see him, and I was like, oh my, like truly caught off guard. And then I hide behind a pole so he doesn't see me. And I'm like, wow, this is my life today.
Hilarious. He didn't see you.
No. So there's that.
And then you went home and burned more things, printed out more pictures.
Printed them out from the hard drive, burned them. Yeah.
And you said, I read every letter you wrote me. Yeah,
so
definitely.
good.
I've also been there when a guy was just crying over a breakup and he still had the fucking picture of her in her wallet. Like, you gotta burn it, dude. You gotta burn it. Or just drunk at this house party, burning this picture as he's crying.
Oh my God. Burning is so good though.
Yeah.
It really is nice.
You know, you see that physical, like you just see it going away. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think that's probably so difficult to, I don't know, let's say having like lived with somebody and now you wake up and everything in the house reminds you of this person, you know? And like you said, you know, like expand, man. If these plates remind you of that girl, just get some new plates, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's the best way.
Absolutely.
Especially for a man who it's like, I mean, they'll say we are more like physical, right? And it's like when you see, sometimes that's just the easiest way, just like out of sight, out of mind. You know? Just get it out of my face.
For sure.
And go. Look, how do you feel about randomly hooking up to get over somebody?
I guess I have no opinion. It's, yeah, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah,
it's not, I don't have like a standard operating procedure, but I'm like, yeah. And then when it happens, like when I hear that the person I was dating is doing that, I'm like, okay, boring. But I'm like, yeah, I get it. So yeah, whatever.
Because I was gonna say, like, you know, I think if you're trying to get your mind off it, I mean, this doesn't just mean like, you know, just go have sex with everybody just because, but I mean like, you know, go hang out with your friends, go just do things that you liked to do before this person. And just stop thinking about it. You know, I think we've all had that situation where as soon as you break up with somebody, you call the homies, you call your homegirls, and they might come over or like they'll take you out for a drink, or you just go drink with your friend, you fucking vent. You just try to get back to life before that person, you know?
Yeah.
You know, when me and my ex broke up, here's a funny tidbit, Megan Mattoon. Because there was like one argument that was like the like catalyst for the breakup, you know what I'm saying? And I was like waiting for this argument because I just didn't know how I was gonna do it for so long. So finally we had this big fight, and I had the line where, you know, where I'm like, you know, where I'm like, you know, I'm sick of this. And she's like, sick of what? And I'm just like, I'm just sick of this. And I was like, maybe it's just time we stopped. And you know, she's like, you know, you're right. She finally agreed with me. I'm like, all right, cool, right? Broke up, agreed to break up. In my head, I'm like, all right, we had the fight. I broke up with her. Come to find out, she had already also, from her side of the story, she also said she was ready to break up too and instigated this fight because she knew I was going to bring up, let's break up.
Oh my goodness.
So but when we had the actual argument, she said her friends were already at her house like waiting to comfort her and shit because it was all planned out, according to her.
Okay, iconic.
Just waiting with a bottle of wine. All right, girl, it's done.
Honestly, women. And that's a woman's plan. I like it.
And the guy, plan B, ready with the plan B.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, I feel like we've given this advice before, but you know.
Yeah, I think wash the sheets and change the configuration of your house.
Oh, okay, yeah. So the bedroom doesn't even look like where you guys would spend time together. I like that.
I remember seeing a breakup post a while ago that was like the first 10 things to do after a breakup, and one of them was like wash the sheets, and I was like, yeah,
get her sent out of there.
out of there,
Yeah,
out of there.
fire.
Yeah.
Actually, I have some bars that I wrote for a breakup song. Brian Poos posted this song, and that a remix with me on it. Where one of my lines is, "Now I can't even like sleep because I smell you in my linens and shit." You know.
How do you feel about linen sheets? This is the last thing I'll ask you.
No, let's end with this.
Because
Let's end it on a high note.
I love linen. I love linen. I love everything linen.
Okay.
But one of my best guy friends, he was like staying over and he was like, I don't like it's like scratchy.
Oh.
But I'm like, it's not. But I'm interested to know, does everyone think that linens are scratchy?
Can I tell you how not into that I am?
How not into linen?
This conversation and what you're talking about is that like I don't even when you say linen sheets.
I don't care.
No, it's just I don't even when you say linen sheets and how I feel about it. I don't even know what the I couldn't.
What the texture of linen is?
Yeah, like I just get in the sheets. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But him saying that does make me think I know what you're talking about, and in which case I kind of agree.
Okay, cool.
But like, it's nothing that would throw me off.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: a flat sheet.
Mhm.
What type of would that normally be made of?
Depends on the whole set.
I think
The flat sheet and all the sheets are going to be the same.
Do linen flat sheets exist?
Yes.
Then those I hate, and those I know exactly what he's upset about.
Really?
Because that's when I'm like, when I'm pulling that shit and I feel the scratchiness, quote unquote, that is separating me from a very soft blanket. A very soft, like, you know what I'm saying, high thread count situation. And it's a fucking scratchy sheet.
Scratchy sheet of
And
sandpaper.
and I feel the little fucking soft blanket poking over me, poking over the sheet, touching my face. I'm like, what is the point of this?
Sure.
So I kind of agree.
Sure.
If I
It sounds like you guys agree. Yeah. Okay. And there's that.
Megan Mattoon, thanks for tipping.
Tim, thanks for tipping.
Where can they leave us questions?
Speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
We hope that was helpful. Heartbroken boy and poop boy. Bye.
Bye.